What am I doing standing in my shower? You are about to find out.
Seth Lewis presents 5 amazing things you can do with water.
If you all remember, on my most popular episode, 5 amazing things you can do with paper, I promised an episode about 5 amazing things you can do with water. And it was a joke, but I decided I might as well go ahead and do it. So I've got all sorts of utensils here on the shelf. I got some pepper, I got a bowl of water, and we're going to be in the shower this episode so that, I don't get anything too wet. I thought this would be the safest location to do it. So hopefully I am right. And let us start off with our first trick.
Number 1. Defy Physics.
Okay, so you all would think that if I poked this pencil through this bag of water, that it's going to leak all over the place. Well, we will see. I'm going to see how many of these I can get through this bag before it pops. This is going to be a little bit scary, because... Oh! Okay, well nothing's leaked. No, it's not doing anything. Let's see if we can get a second one in here. Oh! Holy crap. Alright, let's see how many more... Oh, maybe not this one. Get this one in? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can get through. Oh, no! Okay. Alright, it's leaking. Okay. Alright, whoa! Okay. Alright, so I managed to get 3 in there. That's pretty cool, right? I mean, I wouldn't have expected that many. I don't know why it's leaking. Okay. Alright, so 3. I made it to 3.
Number 2. Pepper and water.
Okay, so here on this shelf, we've got this bowl. And it is full of water, as you can clearly see. And I am going to be putting pepper in this bowl. If I have enough hands. Alright. Yeah. And I think that should do it. Okay. So you can see it's just full of pepper there. And now I'm going to be sticking my finger into it. Just very carefully. It's a little intimidating. And just very gently. Okay. Oh. Ah! Isn't that weird? Look, it's kind of cajoling, ghouly thingy. It's just kind of weird to me. So that's pretty cool, right? It kind of like congeals on you. I'm just kidding with y'all. That's not all you can do. You can also put some soap on your finger. And if I do this correctly, just put it on my finger there. Yeah, my calculations are correct. If I put my finger in the bowl, if I just gently press, oh, see? It all kind of moves away from my finger. So that is a really cool trick you can try. It's actually probably one of my favorites on this list. And one more bit of advice about this one. Be careful not to sneeze.
Number 3. AntiGravitybonnel.
So what you're going to need for this next one, you don't actually need a mason jar, but you will need a bottle and part of a match. And I would strongly suggest with this one, from my own experience at least, to put the match in first before you put the water in. And so now we just fill up the bottle full of water. And may end up having to use another mason jar here. Well, looks like it's going to work. Okay, so as you all can clearly see, it's up there at the top. What you're going to want to do is apply pressure. And it should. Might have to play around with it a little bit, but... Yeah, and there it goes. So it's beginning to descend down. Yeah, there it goes. See? It's going down. Wow. It's like anti-gravity to keep descending. Oh, it's going to go up. It's going to go up again. Okay, all right. We're playing with this. Oh, there it goes. Okay, it's going back down. All right. And if you're wondering why this happens, it's because of magic. And there you go. So, I will admit that with this one, you do have to play around with it a little bit. But I do believe that it works pretty well, honestly. I mean, it's still very, very interesting, certainly. It's amazing how fast it goes down as you apply pressure. So, definitely check it out.
Number 4. Candle magic.
So what you're going to need for this one is some matches, a plate filled with water, a candle, and a glass. And I'm going to set this on the shelf so we can see better. Okay, as you can see, the candle is lit. What you're going to want to do is put the glass over the candle, and then the water should begin to rise. Don't know if you all can see that. Yeah, there it goes. See? It's beginning to rise. It actually rose quite a bit. This is one I would actually highly recommend on doing because it works very well.
And finally, number 5, water into wine.
Okay, so for this next one, what we're going to be doing is turning water into wine. We're going to be a miracle worker on this episode. So what you'll need is a bottle of wine, of course, a bottle of water, 2 wine glasses, and let's set this on the shelf so we can see a little better. What I want to do is take this glass of water and use something like plastic. And what you're going to want to do is set it down on the wine glass like so. And then very gently pull it back, not too much dripping. And make it so that there's just a little bit of room in between. And then what you're going to want to do, I think that's enough, what you're going to want to do is leave that for about 10 minutes. The water down below is a little bit reddish, but I think it worked about as perfectly as you would expect. And that is 5 amazing things you can do with water. Just make sure to go out there and have fun with it. And now I think I'm going to find out what this switch does.
Dive into the show? Then like, share, and subscribe. Ocean of fun out there.